Look at these two endpoints. With your chain, you can certainly measure the survey length between these points. Now, look at these two endpoints. Try measuring this survey line. The distance between these points is longer than the length of your chain. Even if you have two chains, it is not possible to measure this distance, as the chain will go one way or the other, and due to this, the length will not be accurate. By fixing intermediate points on a straight line between these two endpoints, you can make the survey line straight, and thus you can measure accurately the survey line of these 2 points. This process of fixing or establishing such intermediate points is known as ranging. But how will you do this ranging? Also, how can you do ranging when the 2 endpoints are not intervisible? What is the code of signals to be followed while ranging? Let's find answers to these and more in this module on ranging out survey lines. Welcome. After completing this module, you will be able to state the need of ranging in measuring the length of a survey line, describe the signals used in ranging, and perform the 2 methods of ranging by the eye. The typical length of a survey chain is 20 meters or 30 meters. But we do ranging if the length to be measured is more than the length of the chain. In this process of fixing the intermediate points, the surveyor and the assistant, that is, you, have to communicate. To ensure that this communication happens without any doubt, the surveyor and you have to use the code of signals for ranging. Observe these right-hand movements. When the surveyor does a rapid sweep with his right hand, move considerably to his right. When the surveyor does a slow sweep with his right, move slowly to his right. When the surveyor extends his right arm, continue to move rightwards. When the surveyor raises his right arm up and moves it to the right, plumb the rod to the right. Similarly, when the surveyor does a rapid sweep with his left hand, move considerably to his left. When the surveyor does a slow sweep with his left, move slowly to his left. When the surveyor extends his left arm, continue to move leftwards. When the surveyor raises his left arm up and moves it to the left, plumb the rod to the left. Now, observe these movements with both hands. When the surveyor signals with both hands above the head with his thumbs up, it means that you are holding the rod at the correct point and position. Now that you have a fair idea of the code of signals for ranging, let's learn about the 2 methods of ranging, that is, direct ranging and indirect ranging. On a level ground, the distance between 2 points can be intervisible, that is, they can be directly observed by either the eye or through some optical instrument such as a theodolite. However, if the length to be measured is more than the length of the chain, then you have to fix intermediate ranging rods on a straight line from endpoints through a process known as direct ranging. Using the eye, let's observe the steps of direct ranging for these 2 endpoints. As a first step of direct ranging on a level ground, gather these instruments: a chain of 20 or 30 meters, 10 arrows, 4 ranging rods or more depending on the number of intermediate points. Fix the ranging rods at each end of the line to be measured, that is, A and B. The surveyor must stand about 1.5 meters behind the ranging rod at A by looking towards the line AB. The surveyor at A signals you to move crossways to the chain line until you are in line with A and B. When you come in the line of AB, the surveyor directs you to fix the rod in position, which is point C. Now, to establish another intermediate point, the surveyor stands about 2 meters behind the ranging rod at B by looking towards the line AB. Now, to establish another intermediate point, the surveyor stands about 2 meters behind the ranging rod at B by looking towards the line AB. You have to take another ranging rod and stand between A and B about 2/3 distance from B. As and when you are located in the line of AB, the surveyor directs you to fix the ranging rod in position, which is point D. Now, A, B, C and D are in one line. With A, B, C and D being in one line, the surveyor and you have to measure the distance along these points, that is, AC, CD and DB. When you sum the distance between AC, CD and DB, you will get the distance between A and B. Therefore, for measuring the distance between A and B through direct ranging, you must first gather the instruments, fix the ranging rods at A and B, then decide an intermediate point C from A, decide another intermediate point D from B. Finally, measure the distance along A, B, C and D. Often, a hill, pond, or a high ground can obstruct the view of two endpoints. When the endpoints are not intervisible by direct observation, intermediate ranging rods are fixed on the line in an indirect way known as indirect ranging or reciprocal ranging. Using the eye, let's observe the steps of indirect ranging for these two endpoints. As a first step of indirect ranging, gather these instruments: a chain of 20 or 30 meters, 10 arrows, 4 ranging rods. Fix the 2 ranging rods at the given stations A and B, which are not intervisible due to raising ground. Select 2 intermediate points M1 and N1 such that from each point both A and B are visible. The surveyor at M1 directs you at N1 to move to a new position N2 in line with M1B. You at N2 must now direct the surveyor at M1 to a new position M2 in line with N2A. The surveyor at M2 directs you at N2 to a new position N3 in line with M2B. You at N3 must direct the surveyor at M2 to a new position M3 in line with N3A. Repeat this process until the points M and N are located in such a way that M finds the person at N in line with AB and the person at N finds the person at M in line with AB. Now, measure the length of line AB, which is the distance of AM plus MN plus NB. Therefore, for measuring the distance between A and B that are not intervisible, you must follow these steps of indirect ranging. Gather the instruments. Fix the ranging rods at A and B. Select 2 intermediate points M1 and N1. Repeat the aligning process. Measure the length of the line AB. While measuring the length of a survey line or chain line, the chain must be stretched along the line joining its 2 terminal stations. If the length of line exceeds the length of the chain, it becomes difficult to obtain accurate measurement. Ranging is the process of fixing or establishing such intermediate points on a straight line between 2 endpoints. The 2 methods of ranging are direct ranging and indirect or reciprocal ranging. Direct ranging is done when the distance between 2 points is intervisible. Indirect ranging is done when the distance between 2 points is not intervisible. Whether in direct or indirect ranging, the surveyors have to follow the code of signals for effective communication.